From the depths of the ocean to the vast reaches of space, and even some quirky corners of everyday life, these incredible truths are guaranteed to make you question everything you thought you knew. So sit back, relax, and prepare to be amazed, because truth really is stranger than fiction.
The human stomach is an incredibly resilient organ, designed to handle the harsh environment necessary for digesting food. One of its most fascinating features is its ability to regenerate its lining every 3 to 4 days. This constant renewal is vital for protecting the stomach from the highly acidic gastric juices it produces, which are powerful enough to digest food, and potentially the stomach itself. The stomach lining, or mucosa, is composed of specialized epithelial cells that secrete mucus, enzymes, and hydrochloric acid. The mucus acts as a protective barrier, shielding the stomach tissue from being eroded by the acid and digestive enzymes. However, over time, these cells are damaged or worn down by the harsh environment they maintain. To ensure the stomach continues to function without sustaining lasting damage, the body rapidly replaces these cells through a process of cell division and regeneration. This renewal process is a testament to the body's remarkable ability to maintain balance and repair itself. Without it, the stomach would be prone to developing ulcers or other issues caused by acid damage. Conditions like gastritis and peptic ulcers often occur when this regeneration process is disrupted or overwhelmed, highlighting its critical role in maintaining gastrointestinal health. The constant turnover of the stomach lining is also a reason why some medications like non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, or NSAIDs, can cause stomach irritation. These drugs can interfere with the production of the protective mucus, leaving the lining vulnerable until it regenerates. This underscores the importance of this natural cycle in keeping the stomach functioning optimally. In essence, the stomach's ability to replace its lining every few days is a remarkable example of the human body's adaptability and self-preservation mechanisms, ensuring that it remains capable of digesting food without damaging itself.
The claim that a sneeze can travel up to 100 miles per hour is a fascinating, often cited statement about the human body's reflexive processes. Sneezing or sternutation is a natural mechanism designed to clear irritants such as dust, pollen or mucus from the nasal passages. When triggered, the body launches a rapid and coordinated response involving the respiratory muscles, diaphragm and throat to expel air forcefully through the nose and mouth. The idea that a sneeze can travel at speeds of up to 100 miles per hour, while widely shared, has been debated among scientists. Studies have shown that the velocity of a sneeze is highly variable and depends on factors like the individual's lung capacity, health, and the force of the expulsion. In many cases, the actual speed of a sneeze is likely closer to 30 to 40 miles per hour, though exceptionally strong sneezes might occasionally approach higher speeds. The speed of a sneeze is not its only impressive feature. A sneeze can expel droplets laden with microorganisms and particles over significant distances. These droplets can travel as far as 20 to 25 feet, depending on environmental conditions like airflow and humidity. This characteristic underscores the importance of covering sneezes with a tissue or elbow to minimize the spread of germs, particularly during cold and flu season or pandemics. Overall, while the claim of 100 miles per hour sneezes captures the imagination, it's essential to view it as a rough estimate rather than a universal truth. Regardless of the exact speed, sneezing serves as a powerful and effective defense mechanism to protect the respiratory system.
The idea that humans are bioluminescent, emitting a faint glow, is both surprising and fascinating. Bioluminescence refers to the production and emission of light by living organisms, a phenomenon commonly associated with creatures like fireflies, deep-sea fish, and some jellyfish. In humans, this glow is indeed real, but it is extremely faint and not visible to the naked eye. This phenomenon occurs as a byproduct of biochemical reactions within the body, particularly those involving reactive oxygen species, or ROS. These molecules interact with lipids and proteins, leading to the formation of excited molecules that release photons of light as they return to their ground state. This light emission is part of the natural metabolic processes that occur within our cells. Research has confirmed this subtle glow using highly sensitive imaging equipment. For instance, a 2009 study conducted by Japanese researchers utilized ultra-sensitive cameras to detect and map the human body's bioluminescent emissions. They discovered that the intensity of this glow fluctuates throughout the day, peaking in the late afternoon and diminishing at night. It is most pronounced around the face, neck, and upper chest, likely due to higher metabolic activity in these regions. While human bioluminescence has no known functional purpose, it highlights the intricate and often overlooked processes occurring within our bodies. It also underscores our connection to other bioluminescent organisms, showing that this phenomenon is not exclusive to the animal or plant kingdoms. This faint, invisible glow is a testament to the remarkable complexity of life and the energy transformations that sustain it.
The claim that the human brain uses about the same amount of power as a 10-watt light bulb is a striking way to illustrate the brain's efficiency and energy demands. The comparison is rooted in the fact that the brain, despite accounting for only about 2% of an average adult's body weight, consumes approximately 20% of the body's total energy. This energy usage translates to about 10 watts of power in electrical terms, a level comparable to the energy needed to illuminate a small, energy-efficient light bulb. The brain's energy consumption is primarily devoted to maintaining its complex functions. Neurons, the brain's primary cells, communicate through electrical and chemical signals, a process that requires significant energy. Most of this energy is used to fuel ion pumps that maintain the electrical charge of neurons, allowing them to transmit signals effectively. The remaining energy supports processes like producing neurotransmitters, managing waste products, and maintaining cellular health. This efficiency is remarkable given the brain's capabilities. It processes vast amounts of information, enables complex thought, governs bodily functions, and manages sensory input, all while running on the energy equivalent of a small household light bulb. To sustain this activity, the brain relies on a continuous supply of oxygen and glucose delivered through the bloodstream. Even slight disruptions in this supply can impair cognitive and physical functions. The comparison to a 10-watt bulb also serves as a metaphor for the brain's sophistication and adaptability. While a light bulb simply emits light, the brain orchestrates intricate processes that define human experience. This highlights the elegance of biological systems and their ability to achieve high performance with minimal energy. The fact that such a small amount of power drives the seat of human consciousness and creativity underscores the brain's extraordinary design and functionality.
The phenomenon of being taller in the morning than at night is a fascinating example of how our bodies interact with gravity throughout the day. This height difference, which can range from a few millimeters to as much as a centimeter, occurs due to the compression and decompression of the intervertebral discs in the spine. The spine consists of vertebrae separated by intervertebral discs, which are gel-like cushions that act as shock absorbers and provide flexibility to the spine. These discs are composed primarily of water, making them highly elastic. During the day, as we stand, sit, and engage in various activities, the weight of the body and the force of gravity compress these discs. This compression forces some of the fluid out of the discs, reducing their thickness and in turn slightly shortening our overall height. When we lie down to sleep at night, the pressure on the spine is significantly reduced. In this horizontal position, the discs have the opportunity to rehydrate and regain their original thickness as fluid is reabsorbed. By morning, this process restores the lost height, leaving us slightly taller when we wake up. This daily fluctuation in height is entirely normal and does not indicate any health issues. However, it can vary depending on factors such as age, hydration levels, and physical activity. For instance, younger individuals may experience a more noticeable height difference because their discs are more hydrated and elastic compared to those of older adults, whose discs may lose some of their water content and elasticity over time. This phenomenon serves as a reminder of the dynamic nature of the human body and its constant interaction with environmental forces. It also underscores the importance of maintaining spinal health through good posture, regular exercise, and staying hydrated to support the spine's natural ability to function and recover.
The statement that every human starts as a single cell for about 30 minutes after conception highlights the remarkable beginnings of human life. This single cell, called the zygote, forms when a sperm cell from the father successfully fertilizes an egg cell from the mother during conception. The zygote represents the very first stage of human development and contains the complete set of DNA necessary to create a unique individual, with half the genetic material contributed by each parent. For approximately 30 minutes after fertilization, the zygote exists as a single undivided cell. During this brief but crucial phase, the zygote undergoes several biological processes to prepare for its first division. The DNA from the sperm and egg combine, creating a single nucleus containing a full set of chromosomes. This merging of genetic material establishes the blueprint for the individual's physical and biological traits, from eye color to susceptibility to certain conditions. After this initial period, the zygote begins the process of mitotic division, where it splits into 2 cells, then 4, and so on. This marks the beginning of rapid cellular proliferation, eventually leading to the formation of a blastocyst, which implants into the uterine wall to continue development. Over time, these cells differentiate into specialized cell types, forming tissues, organs, and ultimately the fully developed human body. The fact that human life begins as a single cell underscores the incredible complexity of biological development. This single cell contains all the instructions necessary to create a fully functioning organism, a testament to the precision and efficiency of genetic programming. Understanding this early stage of life not only provides insights into human biology, but also informs research into developmental disorders, fertility treatments, and regenerative medicine.
The claim that your skin replaces itself entirely about every 27 days highlights the skin's remarkable regenerative abilities. The skin is the body's largest organ, serving as a protective barrier against environmental threats such as pathogens, UV radiation, and physical damage. To maintain its integrity and functionality, the skin undergoes a continuous process of renewal, shedding old cells and generating new ones. This process begins in the innermost layer of the epidermis, the basal layer, where keratinocytes, the primary cell type in the skin, are produced. These cells gradually move upward through the layers of the epidermis, undergoing changes as they travel. By the time they reach the skin's surface, they have become flattened, dead cells filled with keratin, a protein that helps form the skin's protective outer layer. These dead cells are eventually sloughed off in a process known as desquamation. The entire cycle of skin renewal, from the production of new keratinocytes to the shedding of dead skin cells, takes approximately 27 to 30 days in most individuals. However, the rate of this process can vary depending on factors such as age, genetics, health, and lifestyle. For instance, younger people tend to have faster skin cell turnover rates, while the process slows down with age, contributing to the appearance of wrinkles and less vibrant skin. This natural renewal process is crucial for maintaining skin health. It helps repair damage, remove dead cells, and keep the skin supple and resilient. Proper skincare can support this cycle by promoting hydration, exfoliation, and protection against harmful elements. For example, regular exfoliation helps remove excess dead skin cells, while moisturizing and using sunscreen protect the skin and enhance its ability to regenerate effectively. Overall, the skin's ability to replace itself entirely every month is a testament to its dynamic and adaptive nature. This constant renewal not only preserves the skin's protective role, but also reflects the body's broader capacity for self-repair and maintenance.
The cornea of the eye is indeed unique in that it is the only part of the human body that does not receive blood. This characteristic is crucial to its function and illustrates how the body adapts to meet specific needs. The cornea is the transparent, dome-shaped outer layer of the eye that covers the iris, pupil, and anterior chamber. Its primary role is to refract or bend light to help focus it onto the retina, enabling clear vision. To fulfill this function, the cornea must remain completely transparent, which is why it lacks blood vessels. Blood vessels in the cornea would interfere with its transparency and obstruct light from passing through. Instead of relying on blood for nourishment, the cornea receives oxygen and nutrients through other means. Oxygen is primarily absorbed directly from the air and diffused through the tear film that coats the cornea's surface. Nutrients are supplied by the aqueous humor, a clear fluid located in the chamber just behind the cornea. The absence of blood vessels also plays a role in reducing the likelihood of immune reactions. Since the cornea does not contain blood vessels, it is considered an immune-privileged site, meaning it is less prone to immune system attacks. This is one reason why corneal transplants have a high success rate compared to other types of organ transplants. Despite its avascular nature, the cornea is richly innervated by nerves, particularly from the ophthalmic branch of the trigeminal nerve. This makes the cornea highly sensitive to pain, pressure and temperature, serving as a protective mechanism to prevent injury and maintain its integrity. Overall, the cornea's lack of blood supply is a remarkable adaptation that ensures it can perform its critical role in vision. Its reliance on alternative sources for oxygen and nutrients underscores the complexity and efficiency of the body's design. This feature, combined with its immune privilege and high sensitivity, highlights the cornea's specialized structure and function.
The statement that earwax is technically a type of sweat is a surprising but accurate fact rooted in the biology of the glands responsible for its production. Earwax, or cerumen, is a natural substance produced in the ear canal to protect and clean the ears. It helps trap dust, debris and microorganisms, preventing them from reaching the delicate structures of the inner ear. Additionally, earwax has antibacterial and antifungal properties, further safeguarding the ear. The connection between earwax and sweat lies in its origin. Cerumen is produced by ceruminous glands, which are specialized sweat glands located in the ear canal. These glands are modified apocrine glands, a type of sweat gland found in areas such as the armpits and groin. Apocrine glands differ from the more common eccrine sweat glands, which are distributed across most of the body and primarily produce watery sweat for temperature regulation. Apocrine glands, on the other hand, secrete a thicker, lipid-rich substance. In the ear canal, ceruminous glands work alongside sebaceous glands, which produce oils. The secretions from these glands combine to form earwax. The composition of earwax varies among individuals and populations, influenced by genetics, diet, and environmental factors. For instance, earwax can be classified as either wet or dry, with the wet type being more common in individuals of African or European descent, and the dry type more prevalent among East Asians and Native Americans. While earwax is a natural and necessary substance, excessive buildup can lead to discomfort, hearing problems, or even infections. However, the ear is typically self-cleaning, as movements of the jaw during activities like chewing and talking help push earwax outward. In most cases, minimal intervention is needed to maintain ear health. Understanding that earwax is a type of sweat highlights the diversity of sweat gland functions beyond temperature regulation. This unique adaptation demonstrates how the body repurposes similar biological structures to meet specialized needs in different areas. Far from being an inconvenience, earwax plays a crucial role in maintaining ear health and protecting one of our most important senses, hearing.
The human body contains trace amounts of gold, approximately 0.2 milligrams on average, and most of this gold is found in the blood. While this quantity is minuscule, equivalent to about 1/10 the weight of a grain of sand, it highlights the fascinating ways in which elements integral to the Earth's composition are also present in our bodies. Gold in the human body is not present as solid particles or visible specks, but exists in ionic form, dissolved in the bloodstream and distributed throughout tissues. It is thought to play a minor role in some biochemical processes, although its exact biological functions are not well understood. Gold is chemically inert, meaning it does not readily participate in chemical reactions, which makes it safe to exist in trace amounts in the body without causing harm. The presence of gold and other trace elements in the human body is a reflection of our shared evolutionary history with the Earth. These elements, including gold, are found naturally in the environment and enter the body through the food we eat, the water we drink, and the air we breathe. For instance, gold can be absorbed from certain plant-based foods, as plants draw trace amounts of it from the soil. While the amount of gold in the human body is too small to have commercial value, its presence is often used metaphorically to emphasize the preciousness of human life. Interestingly, the inert and non-toxic properties of gold have also made it valuable in medical applications, such as in certain treatments for arthritis and in diagnostic tools. Overall, the presence of gold in the human body underscores the interconnectedness. between biology and the Earth's elemental makeup. It serves as a reminder of how even the tiniest amounts of the universe's building blocks are woven into the fabric of life, contributing to the awe-inspiring complexity of the human body.
Thank you for watching. We hope these mind-blowing facts left you amazed and inspired. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell because there's plenty more where that came from. Stay curious and we'll see you in the next one.